Sometimes I make an image and I just can't get it out of my head. This is one of those images. I had done a small sketch, and for months I could not stop thinking about this image. And it was difficult because I was working on other pieces. And when you make prints, the process is so extended that it's hard to do all of the images that you want to do in the amount of time that you want to do them in. So this one had to sit and wait. And so I let it sit and wait until it was ready. And I wanted to do it justice. I wanted to make it large and just something new and different. So for this particular piece, I decided to eliminate any type of border and background. I really wanted to focus on exactly what I loved about the sketch that I had done, which is this bear holding on to this ball of fire. And the image itself, just because it spoke to me and because it held my attention for so long, I knew it had something to offer. And it's like that with a lot of my prints. I will make a print when the image or the sketch, I can come back to it and I feel attached to it or drawn to it is probably a better word. And I know that when I follow an image like that it will have something to say. And I definitely get excited about hearing what an image is going to have to say to me after it's all said and done. And for this particular image, I was very excited because I liked the image so much. I had no idea what the text was going to be. I just liked the image. And I was anticipating what the text was going to be when it was done. And I was, like I said, I was very excited about it. So I went through the process. I printed this image and I really loved how it all came together. And this image was complete. And I had no idea what the text was going to be. And nothing was coming. And this is a good example, I think, for any practicing artist or struggling artist to kind of take solace in the fact that, not everything comes so easy. And not everything comes right away, or I should say, in the timing that you would like to have for whatever image that you're working on. Sometimes an image just is not ready to be complete. Sometimes it needs more time to birth the idea. And this was certainly one of those images. While I had the visual of the bear and the ball of fire that I adored and just really resonated with, I didn't know what it meant to me. And I kept listening and waiting. And it just didn't happen for a long time. This print sat for many, many months, finished without text on it. And I remember writing lots of little things and nothing felt right. And, it got to the point where I felt like I was trying to force something, and that wasn't a good place to be. And so I just had to forget about it for a little bit, and I started working on something new. And then finally, as soon as I did that, the text came to me. Because that's what the text is about. The text reads, "Upon realizing it was not to be controlled, he simply let it shine." And it was a lesson for me, definitely. And I love hearing it now. And it's a difficult lesson. And I think that maybe many people can resonate with it. But when you try to control something, and in this case, the image itself, I was trying to control. I wanted it to be something. I wanted it to speak to me. And I was waiting. I was trying to shape it into being with my own will. And you can do that with things. There's no doubt about it. You can force certain things into being. But that's not what I wanted. I wanted something that was going to speak to me. And when you want something like that, you can't force it. You can't control things. Just like you can't control other people. And so the text, upon realizing it was not to be controlled, he simply let it shine. And so there it is. I step out of the way and let it shine.